Is having too many options a problem? I think we can all agree that having no options or having your only options be ones you dislike is unwanted. However, can having too many options lead to problems as well? That's the question that we're exploring today. Welcome back to Savvy Psychologist. I'm your host, Dr. Monica Johnson. Every week on this show, I'll help you face life challenges with evidence based approaches, a sympathetic ear, and zero judgment. The paradox of choice is a concept that explores how having an abundance of options can lead to negative psychological effects rather than the increased happiness and satisfaction that you might expect. This paradox was popularized by psychologist Barry Schwartz in his book, The Paradox of Choice: Why More is Less. In contemporary society, the ability to choose is often equated with freedom and personal autonomy. The marketplace, with its vast array of goods and services, offers consumers an unprecedented level of choice. This phenomenon is not limited to material goods. It extends to every aspect of life, including careers, relationships, and even leisure activities. At first glance, this plethora of options seems to embody the very essence of freedom, allowing individuals to tailor their lives to their specific desires and preferences. However, this seemingly beneficial increase in options can have unintended consequences. When faced with a multitude of choices, people may become overwhelmed, finding it difficult to make a decision at all. This can lead to what is known as decision paralysis, where the sheer volume of options renders the person incapable of making any choice, paralyzed by the fear of making the wrong decision. One of the most significant negative effects of too much choice is increased anxiety and stress. When individuals are presented with numerous options, they may feel a heightened sense of responsibility to make the perfect choice. The pressure can be paralyzing, leading to second guessing and overanalysis. The fear of making a wrong decision looms large, causing significant mental strain. This anxiety is compounded by the modern consumer culture, which often emphasizes the importance of making the right choice. Advertisements and social media highlight the best possible outcomes, setting unrealistic expectations. When reality fails to match these idealized scenarios, people may experience a sense of failure and inadequacy, further contributing to their stress levels. Decision fatigue is another critical aspect of the paradox of choice. Making decisions requires cognitive effort, and the human brain has a limited capacity for sustained decision making. When individuals are faced with a constant barrage of choices, their cognitive resources become depleted, leading to poor decision making quality over time. In everyday life, this can manifest in various ways. For instance, after a long day of making numerous decisions at work, a person may find it difficult to make even simple choices, such as what to have for dinner. This can result in opting for the easiest or most familiar option rather than the best one. Over time, this can lead to a decline in the quality of decisions made, both in personal and professional contexts. One of the most profound consequences of having too many choices is the potential for regret and dissatisfaction. When individuals have a vast array of options, the likelihood of experiencing regret over the unchosen alternatives increases. After making a decision, people may dwell on the options they did not select, wondering if they missed out on something better. This phenomenon is known as post decision regret, and it can significantly diminish the satisfaction derived from the chosen option. The more choices there are, the more likely individuals are to experience this regret as the number of foregone opportunities increases. This can lead to a pervasive sense of dissatisfaction as people continually question whether they made the right choice. Opportunity cost refers to the benefits that are foregone when one option is chosen over another. In the context of the paradox of choice, a greater number of options means a greater awareness of the opportunity costs. When making a decision, individuals are acutely aware of the potential benefits of the alternatives that they're not choosing, which can detract from their enjoyment of the chosen option. For example, when choosing a career path, a person may constantly compare their current job to the possibilities that they didn't pursue. This awareness of what could have been can lead to regret and dissatisfaction, which can overshadow the positive aspects of their chosen career. The paradox of choice also highlights the relationship between expectations and satisfaction. With more choices, individuals often have higher expectations for the outcomes of their decisions. When these expectations are not met, people may feel disappointed and dissatisfied, regardless of the objective reality of the choice. Moreover, when you're faced with unsatisfactory outcomes, individuals may blame themselves for not making a better choice. This self blame can erode self esteem and lead to a cycle of negative thinking. In a society that values individual responsibility and autonomy, this self blame can be particularly damaging. The paradox of choice reveals the complex relationship between choice and well being. While having options is generally seen as a positive aspect of modern life, an overabundance of choice can lead to negative emotions and psychological consequences. Increased anxiety and stress, decision fatigue, regret, and heightened awareness of opportunity costs can all contribute to a decline in overall satisfaction. Understanding this paradox is crucial in navigating the complexities of modern consumer culture and finding a balance that allows for meaningful and satisfying choices without being overwhelmed by them. Next week, I'll reveal a few strategies to deal with this paradox of choice. For now, have you ever felt the negative effects of having too many choices? Let me know. You can contact me via Instagram at KindMindPsych or via my email at psychologist@quickanddirtytips.com. The Savvy Psychologist is a Quick and Dirty Tips podcast. It's audio engineered by Steve Rickyberg with script editing by Brandon Getches. Our podcast and advertising operations specialist is Morgan Christensen. Our digital operations specialist is Holly Hutchings. And our marketing and publicity associate is Avina Tomlin. Follow Savvy Psychologist on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts. That's it for this episode of Savvy Psychologist. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next week.